So when you first load into the mod, you get a set amount of items. You get the ninja info card, you get kunai, shuriken, smoke bomb, and ramen packages. So there is a crafting recipe for the raw ramen package, which includes bucket of water, wheat, and where is it? Where are the eggs stored? Right, miscellaneous. And I was in there, so then you go into crafting recipe. Oh, shit, I'm messing this up. So then you get that, and then you get your bucket pack as well, which is really good. I wasn't 100% sure if you would get back or not, and it stacks to 32 because I don't want, like, it seems like it would be a little bit too much. But so after you craft all your ramen and you put it into furnace, it smelts up, and it smelts up into cooked ramen. Now you have cooked ramen. So that's the whole ramen from there. Then you have smoke bombs. So if you throw one, oh, oops, throw one and touch the ground, and I have to make it so when it hits an entity as well, it generates smoke and it gives them blindness. The shuriken, you can throw them by going to survival, throw them, all that fun stuff. Same with the kunai. You can throw them, it goes down. Alright, now the ninja info card. So you got all this. It's basically just Kabuto's ninja card from the tuning exams, if you do remember that. So I just got the Uzumaki clan. I completely forgot to do the locked stuff, so I will do that right after recording this, and I will release this patch fix. Then you have the chakra element paper. So when you actually use this stuff, it disappears like that. Let me pause my music. But so I got the fire and wind element. Now, just so that I can show these off together, I have fire/wind element, which each and every element in the mod will be getting something like this so that it's both elements combined. So like if we have water and earth, there will be an item for water/earth element. So then you can switch between them if you press K. And good thing that I got the Kitsurigan, because if you press N, you can activate the Kitsurigan. It gives you jump boost, speed, strength, and regeneration, but apparently the regeneration isn't working, so I'm going to have to fix that in a second. You can press Shift N to turn it off. So I'll just run through the rest of the clans. So we have, hold on. XP, add, dev. I'll just give myself a good amount of XP. You can press U. Oh, that's really loud. Let me turn that down really quickly. So you have Blood Bullet Jutsu. Then you have, so that's a Blood Drain ability. And then while you have the Kitsurigan equipped, you can press O, and it creates blood dragons that come out of your back. And basically, I haven't set them up to do anything, but I'm going to make them so that it does something. Actually, I think it gives you strength. So you can, oh wait, no, that's just the Kitsurigan. Alright, now for the elements. So we have fire. First ability is Fire Flower Jutsu. Fires at multiple shuriken that are enlightened in fire. Then we have Flamethrower Jutsu, which I'm probably going to be replacing with Fire Dragon Jutsu. Then we have Fireball, and then Great Fireball Jutsu. So those are all the fire elements, or all the fire abilities. Then for wind, we have Wind Bullet Jutsu, which shoots off 4 wind-based attacks. Then we have Wind Blade, which shoots out 2 wind shuriken. Then we have Rotating Shuriken Jutsu, which is apparently different, but it's 6 shuriken that are rotating with the wind this time. And then last we have Jet Stream Jutsu, which basically you just go and you get speed 5, or I think that's either 4 or 5 and strength 5, or this maybe 6. So now for the Byakugan. So let me grab, I'll grab some pigs. So you, just like any of the other dojutsus, you press N, you can equip the equip the eyes or the dojutsu, so you get jump boost, speed, and strength. So if I spawn in a couple pigs and you press U, it illuminates them so that the player can see them. And if you press I, you get Twin Lion Fists. And I do have to fix this up because apparently it only spawns in the thing, but you get strength 2 with the Twin Lion Fists. But apparently only the offhand despawn, so I have to remove both. And then for the last ability, oh, and if you try and use the abilities, it will say equip Byakugan. It still makes a sound though. Equip the Byakugan, and I press O. You got 8 palms, 64 trigrams, and it gives you slowness 2 and strength 2. But I'm gonna up it to strength 3 just because it's basically Twin Lion Fist, just you have slowness. So I'm gonna make it better. So after that we have the Uchiha clan. Get my mouth back. So the first ability is supposed to be copy style, but it's not complete right now because I had to wait till I got the elements done. But I'm still waiting to release it until I actually get it finished because I just wanted to get the mod released as quick as possible. So if we equip the Sharingan, you have 1 Tomoe. Then you can press J and you can unlock the 2 Tomoe, and it actually takes XP. Oh wait, yeah, and then you have to equip the 2. So it basically just goes up by 1 each Tomoe. If I press I, it's you get Eye of Insight, which is basically just the Byakugan ability, but it's, well, shorter range. So then if I press J and I unlock the 3 Tomoe, as you can see, 3 Tomoe unlocks, and I get Jump Boost 3, Speed 3, and Strength 3. And you're pretty deadly with that. I'm pretty sure you're pretty deadly with Strength 2 as well, so it's an improvement. And you can press O, and you use Tsukuyomi, and the particles are not spawning, but there are supposed to be particles there. Okay. For the last ability, I have to go into creative, and I need to fall from like oh wait, I need to set it to easy. Go into creative, fall from like, oh, oops, that wasn't high enough. Fall from like this height, we'll say. So you can press U and it gives you regeneration 2 for a couple seconds. Also, the Sharingan do have enchantments on it, so you cannot take it off and you cannot give it to other people unless you are in creative. So it's really good for servers if you don't want to have people just handing out Sharingans left and right. It makes things 10 times easier and just a lot better for everyone. So if I need to the Sharingan, and I cannot. Alright, I'm gonna go in creative. Let me unequip the Sharingan, and it won't really be the best way to show here. Hold on, wait. I think I use an Iron Golem. Right. Well, basically the second ability is a heal everyone type jutsu, so it will just heal everything in a radius of you. So let's see, what else do we have to work with? We have 2 openings. We have a weapons pouch and a giant shuriken. So let me play these openings right now. You probably will recognize them. Do this. We have Silhouette, which is opening 16. And it's the entire opening. And then we have Bluebird as well, because it's an iconic opening. So you got both of those. Then for the weapons pouch, there's only 1 bug with it currently, and I'm gonna check to see if it's on single player as well. But so you can put anything in the weapons pouch. It's basically just a backpack, but on a server, and I don't know if this is also for. No, so it's just for servers. If you leave stuff inside of the weapons pouch, it will delete those items from the pouch. So that's the main issue right now. let me go ahead and show you all the other elements. So if I grab just a bucket of milk really quickly. So the first ability that we have for water is a water shuriken. Then we have water katana. And it basically just gives you, well, a water katana. Which just looks like it hasn't been textured, but I did texture it. Then we have water displacement, which basically gives you resistance to and slowness. So if I go into survival, ooh, they just still do a lot of damage. Okay. And then the last ability is Water Dragon. So I'll show that again just in case you didn't see it. So there it is right there. So then if you if you move over to Earth, first ability is Earth Wall Jutsu, and yeah, I don't know why, or it just like spawns that way, so that's an issue. Then you have the Earth Golem Jutsu. It's basically just have a Earth Golem. Third ability is some flying stone thing, or like it's Earth Ring Rock or something. Then you have Earth Spear, which basically just, yeah, it's an Earth Spear. Okay, for lightning now, we have Lightning Ball Jutsu, and it's supposed to, I know it's supposed to fire out multiple, but I kind of just made this in a last attempt because I didn't have anything else to make. And it's basically Chidori, it's just a ranged item, so. Then we have Lightning Bolt Jutsu, and basically it strikes lightning all around and all of that fun stuff. Let's see, and yes, that is, I think those are lightning bolts, but they're the wrong, like, look. Made a new texture. Oh wait, no, I think those are actually the right ones. And if we press D, you have this lightning rat thing. So that's all that's inside of the mod currently, unless I'm forgetting anything. I have to remove that. Oh, I did add in some stuff for Patreon. So Patreon has some stuff. I added in Obito's goggles. So Patreon is a special Mangekyo Sharingan for anybody who subscribes, and they will get their own custom. What's it called? They will get their own custom Susanoo and everything. It's gonna be Patreon colored Susanoo, and it should be really dope. This is the drip that you get as well. You got Patreon down there at the bottom with the Patreon logo on the back. And then for Obito's goggles, these were a quick model that I made just to try out to test to see if helmets would finally work for me, and they do, and I'm so very much happy. So that was a great thing to have work for me. Oh, and then we also have the Patreon katana, which is both sheathed and unsheathed version. I'm just looking through to see if I have anything else to show. Other than that, that's all that's currently in the mod. The next update is going to include NPCs, and it's going to include what's it called? The 8 gates. So you will be able to unlock the 8 gates, and it's also going to include the Lee clan and maybe one more if I can think of one. And that should be the next update. And then after that update, I will probably release elements, like element combinations, so lightning and fire, water and earth, all those. And then after that, I don't know what's gonna come next, because it all depends on what I feel like doing at the time, whether that be Tailed Beasts or if it be the Renegon, whatever. But that's what I have planned for the mod so far. So hope you enjoyed this little showcase of what is currently inside of the mod.